Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good morning to all of the audience. My name is Rashid. I will be discuss with you regarding this first chapter, which is Introduction to Coffee. Let's move into the next slide. Learning outcome. At the end of this session, I hope that all of you know to explain the origins of coffee, and then to talk about the bean belt, and last but not least to differentiate between the most popular coffee species, Arabica, Robusta, and also Libera. Okay, this is the type of a coffee species. Above showing you the trees of Rubica species, and then from the Rubica, the mother's Rubica species will bring you into these three most famous coffee species. The first one actually Arabica, which we look or we cited it under the Ethiopian type of bean, and then we have a Liberica, and then on the right side we have the Canephora Robusta. So the Arabica itself actually have a lot of fan. 56 to 60% of global production coffee are Arabica species. Why? It have a very aromatic and complex cup with the higher acidity. As we discussed earlier, the Arabica actually best to grow in a higher elevation between 600 to 2000 meter. It's more delicate and a very pest sensitive plant. It's hard actually to handle Arabica plant because it's very delicate. Let we look into the Robusta. So the Robusta actually about 40 to 44% of a global production. It have a high caffeine, bold flavor, and very low acidities. That's why most of the Asian country like the Robusta, because we love the bold flavor. And most of the coffee that we are consuming actually there will be a blend between Arabica and Robusta just to get the bold flavor from the Robusta. Actually, the Robusta are grow in the lower elevation around 800 meter below. Okay, and it's very resilient in heat and also the humidity. Unfortunately, this plant also are very sensitive to the pests and also environment. And last but not least, we have the Liberica, the large cherries and bean with a smoky woody notes. Okay, the most distinctive these characteristics of Liberica coffee, actually the bean itself. You can see that between the Arabica and Robusta, Liberica have the big bean, the biggest bean ever. So, but unfortunately, most of the people do not like the Liberica, maybe because of the smoky and the woody notes from the Liberica. Some of the experts said that the Liberica is not consistent in their flavor. That's why not many people are willing to try and to cultivate this Liberica species. Below 1% output in this world. And then for your information, Malaysia is one of the Liberica importer because we have 3 states that actually focuses on selling this Liberica species. There will be a fun fact about the Liberica that I will discuss after this. Okay, this is just data highlight for 24 and 2025. The global production is about 174.4 million of kg in this world. The top producers still Brazil, followed by Vietnam, Colombia, and also Indonesia. And of course, Arabica become the most famous bean, which is represent 60% of the global production, followed by the Robusta, and the other species will be only 1%. Okay, in the Malaysian context, Liberica dominate the national cultivation. It's about 73% of all the coffee production in Malaysia will focus on Liberica. Robusta cover the rest in suitable area, and also we have Arabica, which is the most lowest one. Why? Because in Malaysia we don't have many high elevation farming area. We have high elevation, but high elevation farming area which we don't have. So that's why our production will focus on the Liberica and Robusta. But Liberica actually has become a world sensation when this bean has been won World Champion Inspiration in 2022. So that's why nowadays the Liberica have been famous throughout the world. Okay, that's all from the chapter 1. After this, we will look into the chapter 2. Thank you very much for listening and hope you enjoy. Thank you.